Welcome in to another edition of Weekly Spirit Boost. I'm Tammy Mastroberti, best-selling author of the book The Universe is Talking to You. Tap into signs and synchronicity to reveal magical moments every day. And I teach people how to tap into what I like to call the divine higher helpline. And so it is a brand new year. The cat is dancing around me once again. Hopefully she doesn't try to get on my lap. So it's a brand new year. What does that mean? That means, and I'm just going to take an educated guess, in that you are trying to change something in your life. There's something from 2022 that you would like to do differently, experience differently in 2023. And in order to do that, I think we all have something, whether you're like, Tammy, every area of my life has to go, or you're like, I really am looking for a new job. I'm looking to start my own business. I'm looking for a new career. I'm looking to make more money. I'm looking to improve or find a new relationship. I'm looking to get along better with my child, whatever it might be. There could be multiple areas. There could be one major area where you're looking for big change. The secret, hi, Mary, the secret to that is to do, here's the cat, to do things differently, in some differently than you did in 2022. Because whether that means change your thoughts, means change your belief, whether that means change an action that you're doing, something has to change in order to get difference, right? I think it was Albert Einstein that says, like, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So that's the biggest thing. And I'm here to say one of the things that you start doing differently right now, that's super easy. First of all, tell you that. First of all, in order to help, I actually have two free resources that you can get, and that's linked below here, either in our Facebook video, Instagram. You can go into my. First of all, I'll be getting ready at 1 p.m. Eastern, so a little bit under an hour. Go live with the second interview for season 10 of the free Living Existence Summit, where I brought together 20 plus experts to help you learn how to do things differently, give you tips on how to do things differently. So you can sign up for free, get access to that. All the interviews are live only Tuesday, Thursday, so you don't have to cram a bunch in. And there's a free 48-hour replay, so you can literally listen to all the interviews, and it's audio, so you can play it and make dinner, or whatever you're doing. That's first of all. That's elevatesummit.com, and when you sign up, you get choices from me. One will help you what I'm about to talk about, which is a customizable ask the universe for help. But you'll also Earth energy meditation. In addition to that, is there an echo? Let me see. I don't know one I'm echoing on. If it's let me see. Let's try that and see if that helps. Let me know if that helps you guys or not. Yes, Mercury is in retrograde, so obviously there's technical difficulties. I literally use the same settings on this that I've used the entire time that I've been doing the live. So why there's an echo today, I don't know. But let me know. Okay, it's better. Awesome. So sorry, this was just Facebook and YouTube. Instagram, I'm sure there wasn't an echo. So that's first of all, elevatedexistencesummit.com, and you can join me. I'm about to interview Lynn Brody at 1 p.m., who really she's a specialist in helping you get in touch with your own soul that has the answers to everything. The second free resource in this that is going to help you, and again, in Facebook and YouTube, it's linked underneath, is my Higher Help 911 directory, where I give you an Instagram, it's in my bio. I give you a list in every major area of your life of the top 2 higher helpers to call on for help. So what is the first thing that you can do to start changing your life and doing things differently? The first step in any change, I don't care what you are trying to manifest, create, whatever. The first step is to stop and call in higher authority, or what I like to call your higher help team. That starts with your angels, your guides, your loved ones who have passed on, anybody in what I call your soul society, which is basically made up of beings that you may have met in this life, you may have never met in a physical life, but they are assigned to help you. So that starts with that. But the other piece of that is actually calling in specialized higher helpers. Specialized higher helpers. So there are archangels that specialize in certain areas of your life. Now, does that mean, I always get this question, well, if I just call in the collective, if I don't know who those specialized people are, will I still get help? Yes. But if you can call, if you know who to call on, which is what's in that Higher Help 911 directory that you can get for free, and that actually is just tammymastroberti.com/higher help. So if you know who to call on, why would you not call on the people that specialize in relationships, in career, in money and finances? I'm talking about angels, goddesses, gods, Catholic saints across all different religions, right? Because I believe there is no religion on the other side, right? It's all love. It's all we're all connected. We all go to the same place. So essentially, anyway. So why not call in the people that specialize? So when you are trying to change something, your first step is to ask for the help. Why? Because it's available to us, because it's at a higher level. It's literally like your ultimate psychic, right? Your higher help, your soul, which we're going to be talking about in the summit interview today, your angels, your guides, the universe as a whole knows your road, knows the path that is available to you, knows the best path for you to take. So why not ask for that help that's beyond your conscious mind to intervene and to assist you and to open up the road and point you in the right directions and send you the signs and synchronicities that will get you there? Why are you trying to do it yourself? Yes, there are things you can do yourself. You can change your thoughts. You can say the affirmations. You can do the meditations. You can make the vision boards. You can work on changing your beliefs. All of that is you. But if you ask for the higher help, the direction comes. The ideas that maybe you wouldn't have thought of on your own pop into your head. The signs lead you forward. And asking for that help will actually help you with your own mindset, with your own ability to think differently, to stay more positive. There's an archangel named Jophiel who's literally the angel of beauty. His job is to look and help you see the beauty around you, help you change your mindset from a negative one to a more positive one. Why would you not ask him for help with that? Why would you not ask him for help with the resources and the information and the opportunities and the people that can help you do that so that you can make the changes you want to make? This is the first step in anything. Anytime I feel stuck in my life, anytime I feel there's an area of my life where I am struggling or confused or don't know the answer or need to make a decision and I want to make the right decision, whatever it might be, I stop and I say, who can I call on? If I don't know in that moment, I will call on what I call the collective, which is your angels, your guides, your loved ones who have passed on, all those in your soul society. However, if I know that I'm looking for help in increasing income, or if I know that I'm looking for business growth or improvement in a specific relationship, I will add into the prayer the specialized helpers. And I will say this prayer every day until I start to see the improvement. So, again, if you sign up for the Living an Elevated Existence Summit, you will get a specialized prayer covering all the areas of your life that actually has some higher helpers in there. So there's two, that's the resource through the summit. And then also that Higher Help 911 directory is the other resource for you. But say it every day, not just because you need to remind them, but because you need to remind yourself, because you need to align your own conscious mind and your own intention so that you are now open to the signs, so that you know, okay, they're on it. I'm going to be aware of the signs that are coming to me so that I can follow them, so that I can move forward faster, so that this road can be easier for me. Because my guess is you've probably tried to change areas of your life for more than 1 year, and maybe you're still struggling to change them. Have you tried asking for the help before anything else? Have you tried starting with that? That's the key. And that's what I want you to remember. And that's what I want you to do. And that's why I created the customized prayer as well as that Higher Help 911 directory. And when you're asking for help, I say do it every morning. But in the moment when something happens, you can also stop and say, I'm struggling with this. This isn't working. My technology is not working, right? My computer is not working. Whatever it might be, even little things. You stop when, in terms of technology, I call on Archangel Michael, and believe it or not, and yes, I think very outside the box when I call in higher helpers. I'll call on Steve Jobs, especially if I'm dealing with mostly Apple products, which is what I have. I have a Mac, MacBook. I have an Apple. I have my AirPods on right now from Apple. I have my cell phone that is Apple. My keyboard is Apple. My mouse is Apple, right? So if I'm having a problem with an Apple product, why would I not call on the guy who started it all and who now has passed on and is in a perspective where he can help me? I've taught this for so long. I remember years ago, I had a student who took a class that I taught on what I call my higher help method. And she emailed me and said, Tammy, I took your class and I was struggling with something with, I think she was a photographer. She said, I was struggling with something with my camera for 2 weeks. And I know I've told this story before, so if you've heard it before, bear with me. But for 2 weeks she was struggling, and she was like, who can I gotta just ask for help. So she thought outside the box and said, you know what, I'm going to call in the founder of Eastman Kodak, who has passed away, and I'm going to ask him, like, can you help me come up with a solution for why this camera is not working for 2 weeks. She said within a couple of hours she thought of something. This is the key here. She thought of something she hadn't thought of before. Why did she think of something she hadn't thought of before? Because our higher help team can plant these ideas in our head. She thought of something she hadn't thought of before. She went to the camera, she picked it up, she did what she thought of, it fixed the camera. This is how it works, right? And I'm just talking about fixing a camera. Thinking outside of that and fixing an area of your life, if they can do that with a camera, can you imagine what when you're asking for help with a career or with a relationship, what they can do? It's incredible. So, thinking outside the box and asking for the help is your first step. Again, it's January, right? It's January 12th. Happens to be my grandfather's birthday. Happy birthday, Pop in heaven. It's the beginning of the year. I don't want you to get to the end of January and already be frustrated and already be aggravated and already be thinking it's not working. Here we go. It's going to be another crappy year. Nothing is changing. This sucks. I want you to do things differently. So one of those things, if you're not doing it already, is calling in those higher helpers. Thinking about the areas. I did a whole class on manifesting your best year ever for 2023 at the end of 2022. It was a 2-part class, and I walked people through sitting down and saying, what was amazing about last year? What worked so well? And I'm so excited about it, and I'm so happy, and it was a big win from last year. And then looking at it, the cat is back, and then looking at it and saying, okay, in all of these areas of my life, career, money, relationships, health and healing. So I under health, I do physical health and emotional health, spirituality, fun, all of these different areas of your life. I want you to look at them and say, what was the biggest win? And then, man, what would I really love to see change? What would I love to see different in this coming year? And that is what you ask for help with. You ask for help, you celebrate the win, and then you ask for help with what it is you're trying to fix. Now, sometimes I'll tell people, focus on one area of your life, the one that is the biggest burden and the biggest that would be the biggest shift for you if you could achieve? So maybe that's physical healing for you. Maybe that's a new job. Maybe that's more money. What would be the biggest shift? However, you can pick a couple areas of your life and call in those specialized higher helpers for each area of your life and say that prayer every day as well. I have never had anybody ask for help where it didn't come in some way. This cat is on my lap now. I've never had anybody ask for help where it didn't come in some way. I always say it doesn't come in the time that you might want it to come. It doesn't come in the exact way that you expect it to come, but it always comes when you ask for it. So again, stop trying to change your life on your own. Stop trying to figure it out on your own. Call in the help. So if you do nothing else from this, I want you to literally sit down, take 10 minutes and say, I'm going to look at 2022 and I'm going to list out the wins that I had in each area. And then I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, what do I want to do differently next year? And then I'm going to take Tammy's Higher Help customizable prayer if you sign up for the summit, or Tammy's Higher Help 911 directory that you can also get for free. Again, bio in Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. It's linked underneath this. And I'm going to put together a prayer and start saying it every day. And I'm going to just see what happens. You don't have to change anything else right now. I just want you to start doing that and then see what happens. And then report back to me and let me know. Because I promise you, if this is something that you did not do last year, this is your first step to changing this year. And that's why I emphasize it. That's why I have the free customized prayer as part of the summit. And that is why I created that 911 directory, because I want to make it easy for you to actually make the changes and do something differently. Just looking at some of the comments on Instagram. So I am now getting ready to go and do the next summit interview. This past Tuesday, we had Jeffrey Geniak, who is an amazing brainwave entrainment expert. And he has this customizable program for mindfulness that works with you. It's incredible. So he was the interview on Tuesday. Today, we are doing Lynn Brody that I spoke about, who is the expert on sort of helping you access your soul. She's going to be sending some energy live on the call, and that'll be available for 48 hours. But we have some amazing experts that we put together, and it's all free to listen to, and it's all audio, just like a podcast. And I mean, we have Deborah King, who's going to be talking about healing. We have Sunny Dawn Johnson, who's a psychic medium and is going to be talking about angels. I mean, there are so many. We have Dee Wallace, who I adore and love, who's going to be literally talking about the formula to manifest anything. So all of this is free to listen to. ElevatedExistenceSummit.com, and you can join us and you can get that free customizable prayer as well as an earth energy meditation from me. And so I'm going to go get ready and prep for that. But you can meet me over there, ElevatedExistenceSummit.com, and you'll get the secret link where you can listen to all of the live interviews as well as the replays, and also where you will find the downloadable free bonuses. So I thank you all for joining me today. I hope you will take advantage of some of those bonuses. I'm glad I'm not echoing anymore. So thank you for those who wrote that in, I think it was Facebook was where I was echoing. Oh, also in YouTube. So join me over there. We're just getting started. This summit is 3 months long. 3 months long with only interviews Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's not cramming a bunch of stuff. I would never want to do one of those summits personally, because when I attend them, I find it is extremely difficult to watch the stuff that I want to watch before it expires. That's why I don't do it that way. And I've been doing it this way for 10 years. We're actually celebrating season 10, which is incredible. So if you're going to join me, I will see you over there in about 40 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. And we'll be live with Lynn. And then we'll be live again next week. I'll be back here, of course, for my weekly Spirit Boost next week at noon Eastern once again. And then over onto the summit to do that live interview. I thank you all for being here and for being with me. And have an amazing rest of your week into the weekend. Take 10 minutes just to do that exercise and check out, the 911 directory or that free customized prayer if you sign up for the summit, so that you can start doing the first step that I find in changing anything, and it will make a difference. Thank you all for being here. Sending you love. I'll see you at the summit if you're going. Bye.